नमस्ते सत श्री अकाल दर्शकों. सो वेलकम टू येट अनदर व्लॉग. ये सेंटेंस मैं सोचती थी कि मैं कभी यूज करूंगी, बट इसके लिए अभी बहुत ज्यादा टाइम लगेगा बिकॉज वेलकम टू माई फर्स्ट व्लॉग. सो everybody used to tell me that I should be vlogging since I happen to go to many trips and I travel a lot. Me and my husband travel quite often, but somehow vlog kabhi ban hi nahi paya because we are the kind of people who believe more in exploring than probably carrying all the gears and stopping by at each pit stop and spending time to get the perfect picture or the perfect video shot. So that was not really us. But this time I'm trying my luck and I'm trying my hand at vlogging using just simply my phone as the single gadget. And let's see how it turns out to be. So we are in Vaishno Devi right now. It's an all ladies group. It's all ladies from my maternal family and we are here for the pilgrimage. So we are staying in Rama Trident. So it's not really trident as the name says. It's just a jhoota trident. So you can expect whatever little from them. It's there. All basic necessities are there. And let's see what view do we have from the room. So there's pretty much nothing, just a brick wall. इसके बाद हम सब लोग जल्दी से फ्रेश होकर तैयार हो गए क्योंकि हमारा आज का हेलीकॉप्टर बुक था और हमें जल्दी से हेलीपैड पहुंचना था. हमारी रमा ट्राइडेंट की होटल बुकिंग के साथ हेलीपैड का पिक एंड ड्रॉप कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री था.
मैं नहीं सुना. जय माता दी. आवाज नहीं आई. जय माता दी. जोर से बोलो. जय माता दी. आगे वाले बोलो.
जय माता दी. होटल वरुण आ गया.
जय माता दी. ड्राइवर भी बोले.
जय माता दी. भैया मुस्कुरा रहे हैं.
जय माता दी. अदिति की आवाज नहीं आई.
जय माता दी.
अदिति की मम्मी बोले.
जय माता दी.
मंजू जी बोले.
जय माता दी.
जय माता दी. मंजू बोले.
संजू की मम्मी.
संजू की वाइफ बोले.
जय माता दी. लूना की मम्मी बोले.
जय माता दी. लूना उदास हो गई.
जय माता दी. 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 What's happening, guys? What's the update? Okay, so we started from Delhi and we boarded this flight at 7:30 and it was an Indigo flight. So Indigo, the lean clean flying machine, promises to land within time. So in fact we were early this time. The scheduled arrival was at 9. However, we were there by 8:45. Thereafter we got into our cabs, which was thankfully arranged by our hotel Rama Trident, and it was 1 hour 15 minutes journey to our hotel from Jammu to Katra. And then since we did not have much time, it was already 10ish and our first helicopter flight was at 11:20. So we got quickly freshened up and we headed out, and our hotel provided us free pick and drop to the helipad. Later, now that we are at the helipad, we are learning that since it's cloudy today, so the helicopters might or might not fly. And the people here have been waiting since 8 in the morning and it's already 12 noon. So it's going to be, sheer stroke of luck if we happen to go there by helicopter. Otherwise, we'll have to either climb up there or take ponies or probably, those dolly kind of a thing. Palkis also we call it for the elderly, since we are only a group of ladies and ladies of all age groups. Okay, so once you're here, you have to get this card sort of a thing issued from one of these registration counters. So this tells you that you are registered for the Yatra. So that is all for now. Let's see how things go ahead. As you can see, there are dark, dense clouds surrounding the hill. So it turns out that we'll have to either climb or take a take that palki because the ponies are on strike. So people, there has been no luck with the helicopter. We cancelled it and got our money refunded. Then we thought we'll be taking a palki or a pony. Then we learned that ponies are on strike or ponywalas are on strike. But now turns out that even the palkis are on strike. So we have no option but to climb. So it's pretty hot. And again, we are a group of ladies of all age groups mixed. So I really don't know how it's going to look like. Also for me, I have had this ligament tear injury lingering for the past 3+ years. So even I don't know how the climb is going to look like for me. For the record, it's my first time visit to Vaishno Devi. So even I don't know how steep is the climb. I haven't done it myself. So, but yeah, this is how it is meant to be. We are having Rajma Chawal at Tulsi Bhojnalaya. So I have made a stop here and this is what the view looks like. But also you should see what Indians have done to their darbar. So can't really help themselves, can't really help their true selves. So yeah, that's about it. Apparently they don't know how long the strike of ponies and buggies or palkis is gonna last. So we all are scattered, walking as per our own pace. We plan to reach a middle point called Ardhkwari, from where they say that they have some motorized vehicles going till the Bhavan. Yet not sure, because turns out every plan of ours failed today. Today is completely jinxed. Har Har Mahadev. So it's been 3 hours since I started my climb. I am way ahead of my family members. I haven't seen them for the last 2 hours plus. It's drizzling out here. This is a beautiful view. But honestly, keeping religious sentiments aside, I wouldn't want to come back here again. Just look at all the mess that's here. It pains me to see Mother Nature in this state. So, a person like me would not want to come back here for only this reason. Other than that, if you don't look at the ground, if you don't bother about what you're smelling right now, it's all great and it's drizzling, it's beautiful. It's because of these clouds that we could not fly on the helicopter today. And we are climbing our way through to Vaishno Devi Bhavan. Family, they managed to get themselves 2 ponies. बाकी कहाँ गए? लिफ्ट मांग. Okay guys, so after starting the climb at 1:30 I guess, and what time is it now? It's almost 8. So 6.5 hours it has been, and we've got the first glimpse of the Bhavan. Whether or not we'll be able to do darshan today and return back tonight is still a mystery. नमस्कार दर्शकों, सो रात में जैसा आपको पता है हम लोगों ने फाइनली चढ़ाई करी एंड वी टुक गुड 6.5 hours टू रीच द भवन. एंड हम लोगों ने फिर दर्शन करे एंड हमें कुछ आइडिया नहीं था कि वापसी का होगा कि नहीं होगा, रात में होगा या सुबह होगा, क्योंकि पालकी घोड़ों सबकी स्ट्राइक थी. बाय द टाइम वी सेटल्ड फॉर डिनर, we were on our way to dinner, so we just thought that this is the very chalk where they have ghodis and everything. Let's just inquire one more time. So only when the entire day had been so jinxed, finally things fell into place after the darshan, after the divine darshan, as we may call it. So the strike had been called off, and luckily we got ghodis also and we got palkis also, but we were so tired. And anyway, I am personally of the opinion that I should not be taking ghodis or khachars, because those animals, they are doing it out of they are, it's not their choice that they are doing it, like they've been made to do it, versus the people who carry palkis. They are human beings and they have made a choice of taking that as a profession. So I was like little bent towards doing a palki versus a ghodi, and everybody else also thought that it's going to be more comfortable because we had elderly along, and the entire way back, which is going to take about 3 hours, would have been a tiresome journey on ghodis. So yes, it took us 3 hours. We started at 12. We reached around 3:30 to our hotels. We were tired for the night. There was nothing else to do. There was no strength left at all. And then this morning we woke up because Rama Trident gave us complimentary breakfast. So we had breakfast by 10, and most of us went back to the rooms and slept again. Some of our members stepped out to do some local shopping at 1ish, but I chose to still sleep through a little longer. Since I have a ligament here and I still managed to climb most of the way. I just took a pony for 15 minutes or so while going. So yeah, during the 6 hours thing, I was mostly on foot for 5.5 hours, you may say. So my legs had literally no strength at all. So, and I didn't want to also have any painkillers. So I thought, just let sleep do the wonders. So I slept till 3 o'clock, and then we stepped out. There's this Nathu Sweets here. Nathu Sweets, as a brand. So we had our lunch here. And since I was a little late for lunch, so we chose to have mushroom tikka and achari chap. Thereafter, we went for some local shopping. I bought a Kani work sari. So we bought a new home, and for Greh Pravesh, I thought I will use that. And ever since, it's been several years that I wanted to buy a firan for myself, which I finally did. And it's a beautiful firan, like I always imagined it to be. And also I bought this chuda for myself. So chuda, as you know, in Punjabi tradition, is worn by newly married women, but contemporary, as you may call me. So it's not that I'm going to stick to the rigid traditions. So I had asked my mother-in-law if I could keep changing my chuda every year after my marriage. So I had taken a red color. I would want to go for a maroon sometime. I would want to go for a light pink sometime. And she had agreed. And but that somehow it the idea got fizzled out and it never happened. But today when I saw these maroon bangles, maroon chuda, I thought this is my day. I should go ahead and buy them. So here I am wearing chuda. And probably many people would be thinking that I'm not newly married, but no, I'm not. It's been 5 years since I'm into the institution. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Again, we are back at Nathu Sweets having an early dinner. So we are 8 of us, so everybody ordered different things, and we got to taste all the things. And then our stomachs are full and just waiting for a cup of tea. So just showing you around the local market once. So that's the local chalk. So this film city, as you can see, there are places like these which show you replicas of the Vaishno Mata Pindis, because you can't take your mobile phones inside. So they have these film cities made so that you could, click pictures with the Pindis, the replicas of the Pindis. So all restaurants, that's the Ma restaurant, so Ambe restaurant, Ambika restaurant, Shankar Palace, everything named after the divine. So that's all for today. Probably I'll be back making another video while I'm at the hotel.
आवाज ही नहीं आई। कभी तो ठंडी हो गई, आवाज करेगी तो आपको आ रही होगी, कैमरे में नहीं आ रही होगी, आप सुनो ध्यान से। हम आश्चर्य नहीं आ रही, जोर से आवाज देते। तो मैं ऐसे कर देती हूँ। नहीं 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 नहीं, वो पीने की आवाज अलग होती है। ऐसे कर, ऐसे अंदर की तरफ आवाज।
That is the long line for the Yatra purchase, since it's a weekend. I'm assuming even locals are here for their darshan.
जिसने काट माँ के चरणों में चढ़ाया था। कपड़ा लेके
So we are at the airport. The 8 of us arrived. It's 4th of September, and they've already checked in. Most likely they must be in the flight by now. So Just for information, my husband works with Indigo, so I get benefit of staff travel, and so does my mother, because we can add total 5 family members in addition to my husband. So now, how staff travel works is that if there's lesser load in the flight, then we'll be able to travel. So since it's a weekend and Vaishno Devi is like, it's frequently visited by people, so I'm assuming that the flight load is really high. So we've been asked to wait till 12:50. Our flight is at 1:35. My 12:50, in another 10 minutes, we'll get to know if we'll be able to fly in the 1:35 flight or not. The next flight is at 4:30. So keeping my fingers crossed, let's see what time we fly back to Delhi. So me and my mother got lucky and we finally got seats in the flight, and we were able to fly back to Delhi with our family members. Alright, so there is a word of caution for everyone here. If you would like to visit Vaishno Devi by flying via a helicopter, please make sure that whenever you do a booking, you only do it through the official website of Vaishno Devi Shrine Board. There is no other way for you to do that. Since I was going to Vaishno Devi for the first time, I wasn't aware about this. But if you watch the Aarti regularly or you visit the website often, you would know, because there are disclaimers always flashing saying that the helicopters can only be booked through the official website. Why are there so many disclaimers? Because scammers are seeing this as an opportunity of looting the Shraddhalu of their well-earned money. So that exact thing happened with us. I personally have been making all the bookings myself in the past. This was the very first time that I trusted somebody else, that too a friend of ours who's also a travel agent, but turned out that he was also new into the business. So now what happened is that he also primarily operates in Himachal Pradesh. So he wasn't aware about this, and like any other normal human being would do, he ended up pulling a number out of Google. So what happens at Google is that anybody can add any information at Google. Anybody can edit any information on Google. But just make sure that whatever numbers you pull out for any kind of bookings, you do that from any official website. And do check the Truecaller, because the guy who we were in touch with, his Truecaller showed helicopter scam. But probably that was dates later when we had already booked with him, because these scammers, they get active on a particular phone number around that time, then scam a number of people and then get rid of that SIM. So we got duped of 30,000 like that. We were initially supposed to go in May. That did not happen because of this. Because we decided there's no point flying because we have elderly with us. We can't climb. So we moved it to September. We got the tickets, but then it was rainy season and we could not fly. And again, we had to go through all the hassle, all because of these scammers. So be aware, everybody. And that was the word of caution that I wanted to give everyone here. That's about it. This is the end of my first vlog. If you happen to find this vlog useful and this information useful, please like, share and subscribe. Your motivation will really help me in creating more vlogs. Thank you so much. Jai Mata Di.